Israel carried out a strike on Hamas's senior political leadership in Doha, Qatar, according to reports. Witnesses reported hearing multiple explosions in the Qatari capital, with smoke rising over the Qatar district. The Israel Defense Forces said it conducted a precise strike against senior Hamas leadership with the Shin Bet. In his statement, the IDF accused those leaders of directing Hamas operations, the October 7th massacre, and the war. Hamas officials reportedly confirmed that their negotiating delegation was targeted during meetings in Doha.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the Doha strike was in retaliation for the deadly shooting attack at a Jerusalem bus stop Monday and the October 7, 2023 Hamas-led attacks.
Yesterday, 4 of our soldiers were killed by Hamas terrorists in Gaza, and 6 Israeli civilians were brutally murdered in a bus stop in Jerusalem. This morning, Hamas proudly took credit for both of these actions. At noon today, I convened the heads of Israel's security organizations and authorized a surgical precision strike on the terrorist chiefs of Hamas. These are the same terrorist chiefs who planned, launched, and celebrated the horrific massacres of October 7th, the savage murder of 1,200 people, the beheading of men, the rape and murder of women, the burning of babies, the taking of over 250 hostages, innocent hostages, grandmothers, grandchildren, Holocaust survivors. They perpetrated the worst attack on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Now, they were meeting in the same place, exactly the same place, where they celebrated this savagery almost 2 years ago. At the beginning of the war, I promised that Israel would reach those who perpetrated this horror. And today, Israel and I have kept that promise. Now, much of the world, including much of the democratic world, or governments at least, have shamefully forgotten October 7th. But I don't forget, and Israel will never forget. Never. There was a time when Jews could be murdered with impunity, but since the founding of the State of Israel, those days are over. On this day, as in previous days, Israel acted wholly independently, and we take full responsibility for this action. And this action can open the door to an end of the war in Gaza. Israel has accepted the proposal put forward by President Trump to end the war, beginning with the immediate release of all our hostages, which have been held in the dungeons of Gaza for 700 days. If President Trump's proposal is accepted, the war can end immediately. We can begin once again to pursue the expansion of peace in our region for the benefit of all. But I want to close by directing my words to the people of Gaza. Don't be derailed by these murderous terrorists, by these killers. They don't care a hoot about you. They live in sumptuous villas. You can't imagine how sumptuous. Away from this battle scene. Their partners in Gaza don't worry about you. They go to the underground tunnels and they keep you above ground so you serve as human shields for them. Don't be derailed by these killers. Stand up for your rights and for your future. Make peace with us. Accept President Trump's proposal. Don't worry. You can do it, and we can promise you a different future. But you've got to take these people out of the way. If you do, there is no limit to our common future. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Israel has taken full responsibility for the airstrikes on Doha, Qatar, the office of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said. Just a day earlier, Hamas chief negotiator Khalil al-Hayya had met with Qatar's prime minister in the capital. Israeli media reported that al-Hayya himself may have been among the top figures targeted in the operation. For years, Hamas political leaders and negotiators have used Doha as a base outside Gaza to manage operations. The attack appears to mark the first time Israel has launched a military operation on Qatari territory. That escalation is especially significant given Qatar's role as a U.S. ally and mediator in the region. Qatar condemned the strike on Doha as a cowardly criminal assault that it says violated international law.
This egregious criminal attack constitutes a blatant and undeniable violation of all established laws and fundamental international norms, and a serious threat to the security and safety of Qatari citizens and residents in the state of Qatar. The sovereign state of Qatar strongly condemns, in the strongest possible terms, the utterly cowardly Israeli attack that deliberately targeted residential compounds housing several prominent members of the political bureau of Hamas in the Qatari capital city, Doha. The state of Qatar, while strongly condemning this unprovoked attack, also wishes to express its profound dismay and deep concern. It firmly affirms that it will not tolerate this reckless Israeli behavior, the ongoing and persistent tampering with regional security, or any aggressive act targeting its security and sovereignty and its territorial integrity, and that investigations are underway at the highest level. And further important details will be officially announced as soon as they become readily available to the public.
C'est comme ça.